Hello everyone, this is Baby Sharky, aka Kirsty. The following program is virtual reality, but the love that we all have for one another is 100. Oh wait, I'm sorry, to infinity and beyond, a reality.
Hi everyone, welcome to the vlog. Rocky here. I am a 45-year-old blind and autistic mother of several special needs newborn and virtual children. I started my channel due to the fact that I lost my son almost 13 years ago in May. And it was really hard on me. And so those of y'all who might be new to our channel, that's why we started our channel. But also because God gave it to us and we believe that God does anything He can to make things a little more bearable. So I always say I can and I will do things, all things through Christ who strengthens me. So, welcome to the channel. Tell me what you're looking forward to this week, and ask me questions down below, and I will answer as quick as I can. And welcome to the channel. Thank you for watching our family, and those of y'all who've been here for a long time, we love you guys. Thank you for staying around, even though things have been totally nuts. And yeah. Those of you who are new, welcome to the channel. Look around. Promise you we don't bite. We're a good Christian family. We believe in taking care of each other and being the closest family we can be. Check out my daughter Scarlett's channel at A Match Made in Heaven, The Promise of a Lifetime. My granddaughter Christy's Happy Place. My son Daniel at Fun Times with Daniel. So yeah, check us all out, and check out Lonzy at The Blind Coffee Man, Nick and James Vlogs, Blind Mama when she gets her channel working. Right now she's got her channel working again, but when she gets it working, I'll let y'all know. But anyway, yeah, come support our family and come hang out with us. Love you guys, and don't forget, you are awesome. Thank you for watching.
Many years ago, on a bright warm summer day, was the wedding of a couple and the vows they made.
They knew their love had a purpose, and they were not afraid. They had a dream and a mission to adopt kids with special needs. Papa Rich prayed for God's guidance and to go wherever the Lord leads. Our kids are our world, and we hope you'll plainly see that special needs, they don't define us. We are our special, awesome family. This couple had a daughter, Scarlett, who they raised with the same sweet soul.
She wanted to follow in her parents' footsteps and also fulfill her role.
She met and married the wonderful Narkees, who himself had many special needs. They promised to grow old together and go wherever life leads. Our kids are our world, and we hope you will plainly see that special needs, they don't define us. We're our special, awesome family. Some kids can't walk and some can't talk, and some of our kids are autistic or blind. Here in our special, awesome family, no beautiful child gets left behind.
Sometimes seizures and meltdowns happen, and even anxiety attacks.
We help our kids to know God is there and that they are safe and can relax. Our kids are our world, and we hope you will plainly see that special needs, they don't define us. We're our special, awesome family.
Come on in, sit down, and hang out with us. Thank you for watching, and we want you to remember one big thing. You are special, you are awesome, you belong, you matter, and most importantly, You are safe.
Good Friday morning, everybody. Things have been crazy. I'm sorry I have not been able to film. Things have just been, but it's okay. I'll make it through somehow. It is snowy again here. Very snowy this morning. The kids are out of school except for the day program kids are not. They're supposed to go to the library today. The public library. But Aiden had a meltdown, so I gotta go pick him up. Okay. And I've also got a PPT to go to. Monday the kids don't have school, they have Martin Luther King Day. So they don't have school Monday. Not one bit of school. So that means we get to sleep in Monday morning. Because Rich doesn't have to work either, because he's off. Yay! We're glad on the days that he gets the chance to sleep in. So tomorrow morning, we already told the kids at breakfast this morning we are all sleeping in tomorrow because there's no races. Because the kids don't ski race until after Daniel and Megan's surgery is over and they're back home doing well. Because the ski team said they didn't want to do any more races until after the kids do better. So I gotta pick up Aiden. He had a rough morning at therapy, so he was having a meltdown and kind of having a lot of sips. So let's go pick up Aiden. Alright guys, I got Aiden. He was in a full-blown meltdown when I got there. He was having SID. And, as I've told everybody, the goal of his IPP is to reduce his SID. And the one we do that is to do, like, therapies and, get him out in the community and stuff like that. If we can't do that, then that's not going to reduce his SID. So, I don't know. He was at the program. He wasn't at the therapy session. He was at the program. But I just met them at the library and hung out for a while. We had lunch at the cafeteria, brought Rich lunch and everything. And they're leaving now because it's really getting snowy. So we're going to head home. And Rich is tired. He's been running around all day with the older kiddos. So we're going to head home and I'm going to make some homemade soup and we're going to relax because I'm telling y'all, this week has been one crazy thing. This week has been crazy. I didn't get to record Wednesday because we had a problem with Verizon around here. Yesterday, we were at the longest doctor appointment in medical history. So, I'm back today. Sorry, y'all. Because by the time I got home from that last night, there was no way I was going to vlog. I was too tired. There was no way. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to just have to wait. And I don't like waiting because I want to keep my family happy. But it was just a little frustrating, but whatever. It's life. And unfortunately, there's not much you can do about it. You just have to do what you can. Anyway, so the kids are heading back home. They're done. It's too snowy, and yesterday they didn't have snow because the school goes was really, really snowy yesterday. We got like 6 inches, and then get more today. And so we're supposed to get more over the weekend. Dan wants to go skiing, but I don't know. He said he'd ski in the front yard because we have a good ski run down there, so probably do that. He had Ewan. He's gonna show Ewan how to do more tricks and things, and Dan's gonna come down and kind of hang out. So, yeah. the kids have surgery on the last Friday though. Then I think that's, I'll have to look it up, but that's what they have it. We're going to go to Mississippi to do it because there's only one surgeon we trust to do it, and she happens to be in Mississippi that weekend, so we're just going to go. Joel and Fork have to do it in Jackson, but we'll stay there until they get better and then get them out of there and stay in Wallingford for a little bit, then head back. And she's thinking that Elin doesn't need her tubie anymore because she's eating. But I don't know if it's that. I don't know. She's talking about while they're in there taking Elin's tubie out. Again, my worry is, what if she gets sick again and can't eat? Then you got a problem. But she said that we can give her, just give her IV fluids or whatever, but give her formula to drink or something. So I don't know. We'll see about it. I don't know. But Johan still has his tube because there's no way he's, he doesn't eat enough for that to come out. So anyway, heading home. It is a very cold, very snowy Friday in New York. So I think I'll be living in Cold Spring because the mayor of New York City, well, not so desirable and doesn't really feel comfortable with our family, so glad we're in Cold Spring. Anyway, I didn't do grocery shopping, but I don't know. I still got quite a bit of stuff, so I really don't have to yet, but the snow keeps it coming. I might have to do an Instacart. I don't know. We'll see. We're almost home, guys. I'm gonna grab a coffee real quick. We're just very, very tired. They went all over the library and he got a couple books he wanted and stuff like that, so he's very tired. I'm gonna get home. I've got a lot to do domestically because I got to do the Friday laundry. I got to do Friday pills done. Fridays are always crazy around the house, the Strathmore house, because there's so much to do. Anyway, it's crazy, y'all. It's a lot on Fridays because there's so much to do before the weekend, so you get to sleep in. So I'm gonna get supper started because he's probably gonna take a nap. I'm gonna get supper started, ready to go for him, which is in the crock pot. All I gotta do is doctor it up a little bit, so it won't really take that long to do. Get meds done, get laundry started. There's a mountain of laundry. It's always like that in my house. There's never a dull moment. It's always a mountain. Hey guys, so I'm preparing taco soup. We were gonna have pizza Friday, but it's so cold. Everybody's ready for a cozy soup, so I'm making taco soup with a lot of tortilla chips in it because our kids love that. Scarlet, actually, as I recall, liked it too. Anyway, so we came home and we're just laid down for a little bit, and so he's resting. They exhausted him today because they were everywhere in that library, so it was crazy. Anyway, look at that. And Scarlet likes it when I put a lot of meat in there. So I put a load of meat in this. Because I may take some of this to rolling pork on Sunday. Because I made 2 pots. So I made one. Actually, I made 3. One with a load of meat in it and a lot of tortilla chips. And one with not so much meat and a few tortilla chips. And then one with meat and just plain, with beans and tortillas in it. So what I do to make taco soup, I use beef. I use rotisserie beans, that are black beans. This don't use black beans. Black beans are better. They're actually better for you. And then I use tortillas, like tortilla chips or tortillas. Sometimes I'll take a tortilla and chop it up in there, which I did this time. And then I use a little more beans and then I kind of layer it. And it's really good. This time I used black beans and I used the rosarita beans. The rosarita refried bean. So I used both, which is the way my daughter likes it and the way Rich likes it too. So but because my daughter Autumn is going through some weight changes, I used these black beans in hers because it's better for her. And I'm trying to count carbs and all that for her because she needs to watch her carbs a little bit. So, one of the changes we did was, the chicken nuggets, she loves herself some chicken nuggets. So what we did was we got the air fry chicken nuggets, which are less fat and no grease. So with the Cheetos, we did the baked Cheetos, and she likes those. She doesn't really do the differences, so these changes are subtle, and she likes them. It's no problem at all. So the kids actually want tacos too, so I made some tacos. Rich likes a lot of meat, a lot of cheese, and a little bit of beans in it, in his taco. So welcome to Mexican night at the Strathmore home. It is Mexicano night. Yes, a Strathmore home. Yeah. Anyway, Autumn is on the treadmill working out. My daughter Kezia is in there watching her. Kezia is over here being cute, looking at his iPad, watching People's Court, right, bud? Yeah, People's Court. And our son Raymond's over here watching it with him and stimming. Hey, Raymond. Here, Ray. Ray, you watching People's Court? Yeah? Good job. Rich is up. Hi, honey. Tired? Taco salad, or taco soup, yum. And some people like sour cream, so I put a little sour cream in some of their bowls if they want it. I don't force people to use sour cream. I personally don't use it, but Rich does, and he likes a little bit of avocado spread in there, so that's what I did with him. Look at that. Looks good. Yummy. So I have to do 2 weeks of lunches because, which the second week is short anyway because we had no school on certain days because of snow. But, so I have to do 2 weeks of lunches, which is bad, but whatever, it's the way it is. I'll start to work on the beans. And mostly I like to use these beans because they're more fibrous and they're black beans. They're more fibrous. I didn't think I'd like the black beans, but I do. And so Rich and I prefer that because it's very good for you and it's also tasty. I'll let you know my secret. Now, Michelle, if you're watching this, my secret is, because I know you want to know, is I use a little bit of garlic in this. And it's so good. So I pour my beans in. And now there go the tortilla chips. So it's basically taco in a soup. That's why they call it taco soup. But my kids like taco soup and tacos at the same time. Why? I don't know, because it's redundant, but they do. So I make them both. One of my sons doesn't eat taco soup, and that's because he likes tacos but not taco soup, so. And also, Steven also doesn't like taco soup that much, so I'll make tacos for him too. Okay. There we go. So, it's supposed to snow again tomorrow. I hope it doesn't, but it's supposed to. Which means we're probably not going anywhere. And the kids are probably playing in the yard. There we go. Touch of salt in there. Touch of pepper. Or as I call it, a tweeny bit of pepper. A tweeny bit of salt. Another can of beans. And there's... God, babies, put enough salt in there, did you?
YouTube. Now. The apples. I'm engaged. Attachment. Speech off.
Oh, you guys, they're engaged. That's awesome. I remember 20 years ago when Rich and I were engaged. And then we got married very quickly. Because he was going to be moving away, and I did not want... He and I both felt that we were right for each other, and we didn't wait any longer, and we got married. And then we moved away to Indiana, where he became a preacher, and preached for many years there. Went to Iowa, where he preached there. Wasn't very appreciated there. Went to Texas, where it was really hot and droughty, and we preached there. I say we, but I mean he. Went to Arkansas, went to Virginia, New York. Tennessee for a very small stint there. We were in Alabama for a short time.
Settings. Now, software update available. To install this update, you'll need to...
Anyway. Someone's car outside making noises. Anyway. So. Yeah. So we've been a lot of places. We lived in Santa Monica, California. Malibu, California, not Santa Monica. Close to Santa Monica, though. We've lived in Florida. We've lived in...
YouTube. Now. Finding Cooper's voice. Red circle. Speech off.
We lived in, quite a few places. Illinois, which is where I'm from. We've never lived in Oklahoma yet. Hope someday to kind of see what it's like there. We've never lived in, Kentucky yet. We came close to living in Louisville once, but didn't work out because someone else got the job, so. Sometimes, Rich's job is a bid. You get a good bid on it, you might get the job. You don't get a good bid on it, you won't get the job. So, but now that he's not preaching, he's guaranteed, pretty much guaranteed a job. But yeah, been in Denver twice.
Ramblio. Now, Chantel Kadimi, headphones. New Ramble. Having some quality time with my kitty cat.
No, we were in Denver once because we were in Cold Spring. We were in Colorado Springs last time. We were only there for like a week because we were helping a friend of ours. But yeah, this time we were actually in Denver, which is cool. We've been in Virginia 3 times, so we've been everywhere. Just about, we've been everywhere. There's not a whole lot of places we haven't been to. There are places we haven't been to that we want to go to, but we're just letting God lead us, and whatever He chooses for us to do, we'll do. You know, we didn't choose to move to New York City, or not New York City, Cold Spring, but it's where God led us, and here we are. We were in Jonesboro for 10 months.
This is a reminder. Give the kids their medication and put them to bed.
Oh, the reminders are going off.
This is a reminder. Give the kids their medication and put them to bed.
Okay. So I'm finishing up the rest of the taco soup. Just trying to... The kids already had dinner. Rich had dinner a little bit ago, and I've had dinner, so... I'm just finishing up this, because I made a big, huge bunch of it for a weekend. Let's see, this is our second summer out in New York. The first time we were in Manchester, we loved it there.
Amazon Alexa. Now.
We were in California only for a few months, because he got transferred. With no notice, we were transferred. There was no notice at all, we were just transferred. Well, that was okay though, because we were living in a place that it was great, but it was really crowded. We don't do crowds. But yeah, we don't do crowds as much. I mean, yeah, it's crowded here, but it's a smaller town than, say, right in the middle of New York City, which we did not want to live in the middle of New York City because we're a small town, folks. We don't do... I think the largest city we lived in was Denver. Of course, besides Malibu. We love Malibu, but oh, it was congested. And that's why I said I didn't want to live right in New York City, because we're not city folks. We are country folks. So, the job that he got is amazing, but we're city folks. And we are glad to be country folks. Right, babe?
YouTube. Now, daily aisle cooking.
So we all had dinner. The kids just went to roosting time. We usually let them stay up late, but they were getting cranky, and I don't do cranky very well, so... Especially when I'm pregnant, which I am. I don't do cranky very well, because I get cranky, and I'm already tired, so... No. We don't do cranky very well when we're tired, okay? So, sent them off to bed, tucked them in, told them we did their prayers, and we, talked about the day and why they were tired and upset, and Daniel said he was upset because there's no more ski boots until after his surgery. I'm like, I know, honey. I'm sorry.
YouTube. Now, cat and kiwi. Ready for kindergarten. Speech off.
Anyway. So, I just really, like... Y'all, when the kids get tired and cranky, I just want to go to bed. It's your sleep time. You're tired. Mommy's tired. Go to bed. And I hate it. But guys, honestly, the real truth is, if they're tired, they need to be in bed. It's time for them to go to sleep and get comfy for the night and go to roosting time. So, I don't point punches when they're tired and it's time for bed. That's what it is. It is time for bed. I just have gotten to the point where, you know, I was raised, my grandpa was a soldier. I was raised an army brat, so, army grandbrat. So, you know, I was told when it was roosting time, it was roosting time. So, that's what we do with our kids. You know, Rich was also raised an army brat, so. We, were very strict on the kids as far as, like, certain things, and one of them was roosting time. A lot of people are like, you're so strict on your kids about roosting time. You put them to bed so early. There are some of our kids who need, Thank you. And early bedtime. They need like 6 o'clock bedtime or 7 o'clock bedtime. Kiesling is one. When he has an early bedtime, he goes to bed at 7. Right or not, it's bedtime for him at 7. If it's not, he gets very cranky and very tired, and he ends up talking and crazy and hitting himself. So we have noticed that is his need for bedtime at 7 o'clock. So that's what we do every night. Somebody's in bed. Now, when we're on trips, it's a little harder to put him to bed on trips, but when we're just at home, he goes to bed exactly at 7. You know, same with Steven. He's earlier than us because that's what he does. That's who he is. Oh God, I'm so tired. Sorry. Same with Jonathan. Jonathan's in bed by 7 every night. Aiden, it's 7 every night. Aiden's in bed. And tonight he was in bed by 6:30 because he was just so tired. Because he didn't nap. He couldn't keep his eyes open. So when that happens, you know, it's time for roosting time. There's no negotiation on it. We don't gentle parent. Do we, babe? Nope, we don't.
Speech on. Stop. Pause. Button. Speech off.
But we're not gentle parents. We're gentle parents as far as like we don't hurt our kids. No. Of course we don't. We've never hurt our children. But we also don't pull any punches when it is time for roosting time. It is time for roosting time. There's no negotiation on that. And a lot of people think that we're mean when we do that. But it's just when you're raised the way we were, Richard raised Army, you know your place. You know what your place is. You pull your weight in the house. You do your chores. No questions asked at all. But yeah, a lot of people have said, you know, wow, you're really hard on your kids. You make them go to bed at a certain time. No, we know in our hearts when our children are tired and when it's time to be done. And it's time to be done. We just don't let them, I don't know how I'm saying this, but we don't let them stay up all hours of the night because, for one, they have school the next day. 2, most of our kids have special needs, they're very tired anyway. 3, if you let a child stay up all night to have seizures, they could have a seizure. They could have a meltdown. They could not feel well the next day. So we, as a general rule, don't allow that. And a lot of people think it's bad, but unless you live our lives, you don't know what it's like, what we deal with. You have no idea what our lives are like. And, you know, there was someone who said to me, oh, wow, Rocky, you put your kids to bed so early that they're going to get up early, especially your toddlers. My toddlers are in bed every night at 7 o'clock. No exceptions. Every night, 7 o'clock. Because we believe in our home that if you're a little toddler, then it's time for bed at 7. That you need a lot of sleep. They don't always like it, but it's just like fair, right? Anyway, Rich and I are just very old-fashioned people. We believe that, and Scarlett will be the first to tell you, Scarlett, please reiterate on this. We are the first to tell you, you know, when we believe you're tired, it's bedtime. Scarlett and our keys never balked us. We never had a problem with them at all. They were always very good about roosting time. Matter of fact, Scarlett sometimes would say, well, it's getting on roosting time. I'm going to go to bed. You know, she would even lead Narkees in that. And set a very good example for Narkees in that way, because Narkees would fight it. Scarlett, no, not so much. Now, sometimes she would be silly and pretend to fight it, but really she wasn't that bad. Hey guys, so I got most of the dishes done. I'm just doing my chores. Y'all, I hate chores, but gotta do them. But I know that Rich and I are sleeping in the morning, and then we're gonna get up and start doing chores, and one thing I noticed is that the trash chore was not done. So, one thing I'm going to tell you that we do as far as discipline is you do your chores. Rich and I do chores. Our kids are going to do chores. So, my daughter Fiona did not take the trash can out. So I went and woke her up. Told her, I said, honey, I need you to take the trash can out. You forgot. She's like, oh my God, Mom, I'm so sorry, I forgot. I'm like, thank you. She took it out, came right back, laid back down, crashed out. I noticed that recycling wasn't done. Because we recycle in this house. That's the way Rich grew up, that's the way I grew up, and we recycle in this house. So, we change their jurisdictions often. But this week it's Joshua's turn to do the recycling, so I had to go in there and wake Joshua up. He's cranky when you wake him after he's been asleep. I said, Joshua, you forgot to do your recycling job. And he goes, oh no, I forgot. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm tired. I'm sorry. He was grumbling, but he went out there and did it. And he came back and was like, Mommy, I'm so sorry. Thank you for reminding me to do it. I'm so sorry. And he gave me a hug and a kiss. You know, I don't like going in there waking my child up when they're tired. But I also hate when something isn't done. It drives me, it's OCD, I guess. It drives me bonks. I just, I hate it. And we're just like, honey, it's okay. It's not going to be, it's okay. It's not going to be a crime if something isn't done right then and there. But I've always taught my kids, and we both have always said to the kids, make sure your chores are done before you do that. They know that if their chores are not done, they'll go in there and probably tell them, hey, you forgot your chores.
YouTube, now. Okay, Ozzy. The Sonic Storm, speech off.
Each of our kids have chores to do. Each of our kids always have chores to do. That's important in life, to have your child have chores to do. And a lot of people also get on me for that, saying that I should never make my special needs kids have chores to do. But guess what? I have special needs. I grew up doing chores. So do chores. My kids are going to do chores too. They're going to clean up their own room. They're going to help around this house because Rich and I do. And we are very strict about chores. I ought to do a whole thing about chores and what our kids do because I haven't done that. And that was requested once a long time ago when I was doing a podcast, so. I'm tired now. I am so sleepy. Anyway. Our kids know what's expected of them. They've been taught. Kezia and Kezian, they don't know. But the rest of the kids do know. Because Kezia asked me, Mommy, why are you waking Joshua up? I said, because he didn't do his recycling chore. He knows he does every Friday. But see, now the jurisdiction changes. They have chore packs that they have. And we got that idea from a TV show, actually. And we liked it. It's good discipline. So, we list the chores our kids are supposed to do. And they do them. They know exactly what's expected. And they do them. But Joshua did not do his recycling chore. He went in his room and played his Switch. And I said, nope. And he's got his friend Dudley over here, who's really cute. Sweet kid. Dudley's family, they're away a lot. Dudley doesn't always want to go because he likes his routine and he likes his school. He likes having stability. Dudley gets jealous because Josh has so many brothers grow up. His
Now,
sisters
Red
grow up.
Circle, Texas Pictures documentary. Premiere 30 minutes. FPA and White House kills Conti's mission. Storyteller update. Episode 322. Attachment.
Calendar, Friday. FaceTime.
Anyway,
That's open.
I'm tired. Yeah, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Anyways, you know, our kids, they know, once they're here a while, they know what's expected. I mean, Cassie has already started working around here. She's already started helping. She'll come in, Mommy, my chore pack. Mommy, my chore pack. Cassian can't do much because of all he has wrong, but he tries. He comes in, he sees his name, he gets his chore pack, he does what chores he can do. And that's totally fine. Anyway, I've read a lot about chores, but anyway. Kids are doing well, they're tired, they're all crashed out in bed. Except for Dane just got back from going out. Dane, you're late. Sorry, Mom. We were hanging out at Jeff's, I'm sorry. It's okay. Dane, honey, come here. You know your chores. To feed the dogs, right? Yeah. Yes, what? Yes, ma'am. And collect trash in the trash bins, right? Yes, ma'am. Go get them done before you go to bed. Okay, yes, ma'am. Thank you. He's late getting home, which church is not gonna like too well. But he was out with his friends, and I get that. We're talking about taking Dudley in because his mom and dad are gone all the time. His dad is a truck driver and his mom just goes wherever his dad goes. He's the only child. He's never had any brothers or sisters. So, he's lonely. You know, he doesn't have any friends because he's always on the road. So this time I said, why don't you just let Dudley stay here this weekend? And hang with Josh. So, Dudley started pitching in and helping with chores. He helped Josh with recycling. Is that all of it, Dan? Yes, ma'am. Okay. Here's your laundry pile, honey. Take your laundry pile upstairs and put it away, please. Yes, ma'am. I love you, Mom. Look at you. Good night. Get to bed. After you put your laundry pile away, get to bed, please. It's resting time. Yes, ma'am. Okay, he's one that always fights resting time. The older kids, I'll let him stay up a little bit later on Friday nights especially, but I was just ready to be done this time. Rich and I are both exhausted from the week, and we're just ready to be done, so. Anyway, guys, I'm going to say goodnight. I hope all of y'all are doing well. Don't forget, you're special, you're awesome, you're loved, you belong, and you are safe, and you matter. I'll see you on the next one. Love you and leave you until next time. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye-bye.
The sun is sinking down. The kids are tired, it is roosting time. We gather to say a prayer together. Rich leads us in a prayer, Scarlet and Orkies sing a quiet song. Christy and Ray share the Bible.
Daniel plays his guitar so soft. Ezra shares a verse he learns every day. Elin tells a nighttime story, and we all get snuggly and sleepy.
We all drift off to our rooms. Some people leave for home. It's been a long day, and we're all so tired. Mama says time for bed, my sleepy head. All the kids have special needs. Mom tends to all the kids and tuck them in. Dad prays for them and tells them he loves them With hugs and kisses, all the kids are tucked in bed. Nice and cozy, little sleepyhead. Rocky and Rich snuggle closely. They whisper about the day and say goodnight. Soon, Rich is sleeping soft and sound. It's quiet all around.
The wind blows around the house. They all are snuggling and sleeping, so quiet and sound.
Before Rocky goes to sleep, she checks on everybody and makes sure they know they are safe.
Les just snuggles up with Rich, and off to sleep they both go.
Thank you for watching. You're special, you are awesome, you are loved, and you belong to someone you are definitely